It's pretty clear to me. If he says they pulled a permit, the issue's moot. You can't unring the bell. You can vote for a moratorium tonight, but it's not gonna stop them. And this young lady, who I read a lot about and hear a lot about, and most of it's good. The comprehensive, all of it, the comprehensive plan is just that, it's a vision, it's a plan. In order to do anything with that, you have to have ordinances to enforce it, which we don't have. And I'm gonna say this just one more time. I feel that, not this board, but previous boards allowed that comprehensive plan committee to have a wonderful time and had absolutely no intention whatsoever of creating one single ordinance to enforce it.
Good.
And if this, at least, maybe this will wake enough people up in the community that they will demand of you to set up a committee to start, or a group to start looking at ordinances consistent with the comprehensive plan and consistent with our town charter.
And with that very
I'm
sensible
happy.
ending, we are going to end. Thank you very much. Back to the motion that was on the table and the second.
What was that?
To not act on this petition copy that we received. There was a motion made by Mike and a second by Jim, and I'm going to ask for a vote.
Actually, it's made by Jimmy and then one more.
Oh, was it?
Excuse me. Backwards.
Yeah.
All in favor of not acting on this petition, please raise your hand. Those in favor of acting on the petition, please raise your hand. Thank you. Motion carried. We will not act on the petition.
Can I make a motion? I don't know.
Pertaining to,
I would like a meeting set up with this corporation to talk to them.
we will discuss
Table it.
this later. Yes. Okay, moving on to new business. Mr. Clark.
Okay. Bring your chair up, get close to you, very close. Yes. Well, don't forget that hat. Yes, yeah, this thing furnace don't work.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, board. Madam Chair.
Good evening, Jim. Good to see you, Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen of the board. I come before you tonight to talk a little bit about a property situation we have out on North Lubec Road.
Uh-huh.
The town owns some land out there. The town was given this land. It was the land that provided access to Rogers Island, I believe. And it was deeded over to the town a long time ago. And it has, you have before you a survey. Everybody have a copy of it? The problem we have here is simply, pardon?
Maybe the whole one more and stuff.
Okay. No, she should have one.
Oh. Oh, that's fine. I can share it, John.
This is map 30 lot 25 on the drawing. Now I've put some colors on here to kind of help guide our vision.
Uh-huh.
The yellow, or chartreuse,
Yes.
is the northern boundary, or I couldn't get the whole map on this, but that's That's the northern portion of the town's parcel. Got a gravel parking area out there, and et cetera. And then the blue lines that run diagonal, that's the 3-rod width right-of-way. Yeah. Because the town has never ruled otherwise, or made a motion to change it, that way is 3 rods up North Lubec Road.
Boy, it's quite a bit less for 3 rods in places. It's kind of.
It's a 3-rod road, including the sides, including the right
Oh.
of way.
It 3 rods includes the way, the
Not
rights
just
of way on
the
the sides.
Oh,
Right.
Now, it
okay.
could be argued that there, and we'll get to that, I'll get to that portion, but in any event, keep in mind that it is, unless otherwise designated, the state, whenever they do any work up there, whether it's fixing bridges or whatever, they go on the assumption it's a 3-rod road, okay?
Yep.
And that has some bearing on this, but not a lot, and I'll explain why. It could be 2 rods, but the issues would remain the same. Keep that in mind, okay? And as we move forward, I'm going to read to you the definition of occupation. Okay? An occupation is a physical takeover. Okay? Occupation means to take control of a place, especially a country, by military conquest or settlement. But it could be taking of a place of land that belongs to somebody else. It's called
Equidomain?
what's it called?
Adverse possession?
Adverse possession, I think,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Okay? It involves taking, and generally you have to
Outright notorious.
outright notorious use, and you have to call somebody if they, build a fence on your property. If you don't do it in 20 years, they go down and file a title action, and suddenly
It's there.
you're out your property.
Okay.
Okay, it takes 20 years.
Right.
All right? Occupation. In another sense of occupation, let's see here. Oh, possession of real property or use of a thing. All right. So I'll let that go, because the word occupation appears on this document. Now, this document was a survey, a boundary survey, I might add, prepared by CES on the properties along the road and the properties that are affected by this situation.
Okay.
All right? This is recorded at Plan 19, Cabinet 3, Drawer 22, the Registry of Deeds. And so it's duly recorded and it's legal tender. All right? So getting back to the map, and here's their letter indicating this is a legal survey. This was done some time ago, but it was registered finally. Prior to this meeting, I got it registered. I'll make sure it was registered. Okay. The pink area is the map 30, lot 26. All right. It has a trailer on it and a deck of on it. Both of which are on town land. Portions of are on town land,
Oh,
according to this survey and the record line. Right? And you'll notice on the map it says record line. Now I asked CS what that meant, and they said, well, that is the deeded record. That line comes from reading of the deeds, legal reading of the deeds,
okay.
which they're qualified to do. All right? The other line that you